Guys, chances are you started fishing just like he and I did. Little baby pole, little body of water, little baby fish. That's right, guys. Brim and or bluegill, depending on where you're from. We're out here testing the theory. We have 3 baits, and we want to decide which bait works best for brim this time of year. So we have worms, we have crickets, and we have a secret weapon. Y'all stick around, should be good. Let's start drowning some worms. There you go, sir. Let's see what you got.
Fish.
What'd you catch that one on, sir?
Worm.
You caught that one on a worm. Starting on a worm, all right. And I will start with a cricket, guys. Let me throw a cricket on here. We'll see what I can do real quick. All right, guys, starting us off, we got my dad. He's gonna throw a worm out. I am gonna stick with the old trusty cricket. So what I'm doing right now is we wanna kinda get a compass of what these fish want, what they're doing, how they're biting, everything like that. Sir, people are probably gonna get tired of us saying this, and they're probably never gonna believe us, but how many times have we been to the lake we're standing on right now?
This is first time.
First time ever, guys. First time ever. Dropped down dropped the boat in the water, did a little side scanning. Look, found a good mess of beds. You can see them right here on the screen. We got us in perspective mode. You can see a good mess of bluegill beds, brim beds, wherever you're from.
Tell you, we come here because Texas Parks and Wildlife just does a really good job of saying, hey, this is a good lake for such and such. You might want to try it out. And so, okay, let's go try it out.
Let's try it out. There you go. So, bada bing, bada boom, guys, just like that.
Nice one.
Hey, nice. What is that, copper nose?
Yep.
Let me see where my...
Nice bluegill. He's an eater size. He's not the biggest ones we've caught, but still.
Show him to the front camera here so folks can see it.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, no. All right, so that's 1 for the worm, 1 cast for the cricket. There you go. Look at that thing, guys, right there.
I do like I do a bass, huh?
Let's see if you can lip it, sir. Oh, look at that thing. So anyways, guys, let me cast this cricket out there. So yes, what he's talking about is the Texas Parks and Wildlife Department has fantastic resources when it comes to the fisheries across the state. Their websites are fantastic. You can pull up any governed body of water and they have fantastic write-ups on what is and is not in there. This lake is actually known for largemouth bass. It is a fantastic largemouth bass. Second only to the bluegill, as we've learned. So we're out here, we're testing these 3 baits out. We want to see which one works best for the scenario. So right now, worm's taking the lead.
Worms.
And I have a cricket, and then that secret bait, guys. Stick around after we catch a couple old-fashioned style. I'm gonna show you the secret bait, and we're gonna see if it works.
We're fishing in 5.5 foot of water, right off a known point. You got the cattails on either side of this little point we're working in.
And
normal place to have bluegill.
Yep. Plenty of grass, plenty of shade for these fish. So here we go. Let's see what happens here, guys. Ooh, sun! I was looking at the camera. There we go. There we go.
There you go.
Got a little bluegill on there. There we go, guys. Got a little bluegill action. He's pretty. He's real pretty. So for some reason they're going down in size.
Yeah.
All right. So, I thought I popped him out. So there we go. Oh, you got another one.
I hit the grass.
Oh, I hit the grass. All right, let's put him out there.
Not a grass.
And guys, let me show you how I'm loading these crickets up real quick. So what we're doing, we got our cricket bucket right here. So we just prop it down right there, just like that. We grab ourselves a cricket, and then if you see, it's got its head and then its collar. You're just gonna go down in that collar. You're gonna go through the body, out the bottom, and you're gonna put it out in the water. So here we go. Let's pitch this joker out there again. So we're 1-on-1 right now, sir. 1-to-1 cricket versus worm. And these beds, guys, are all in here. This lake actually has an incredible amount of beds. I've never seen this many beds in my life. So here we go. Let's see what happens. There you go. Oh, right out of his mouth.
Snatched it from the jaws.
Here we go. Oh, I just got hit hard. I bet you they took my cricket. That's one thing about these fish, guys. They are crafty when it comes to stealing your bait. Look at that. Smoked me. Cleaned it out. Do we count that as a fish? Probably
no.
Oh, we count that one as a fish, though. Let's see that joker right there. Hey. Oh.
That was a good one. Pretty.
There you go. Pretty fish for sure. You need some pliers, sir? Oh, hold that joker. Oh. All right, before you cast, let's see your setup. How are you fishing today, sir?
Fishing with the Outlaw Patriot 7-footer.
Oh, one piece, that new one piece.
Using rubber bobber stops. You know, you can use the, what do you call them things? I don't know what they're called.
Strings?
Yeah, the strings or the doggone rubber ones. I use the rubber ones. And to come down here, I got the slip bobber. I got a quarter ounce egg sinker.
Heavy
Why?
weight.
Because sometimes these beds are in 12 feet deep, sometimes they're in 6, but today we're in 5.
Heavy.
And then your basic number 2
worm hook.
Hello.
Perfect. Guys, if you're going to use the rubber bobber stops with our Dangle Nation bobbers, which are available at danglenationoutdoors.com, make sure you use the red indicator bead that comes in your package, guys. Make sure you use that if you're going to use that. But I have a very similar setup. Instead of the quarter ounce weight, I'm using 2 split shots pinched together on the line. That's all I got, down to a number 2 worm hook as well. All right, let's reload and let's cast a couple lines. Let's see what we got going here. I want some redemption on that fish that just smoked me and then got off. So guys, when you're using crickets, it's imperative that you watch your bobber very closely, because you saw how quick it can happen that you lose your bait. I mean, you drop that, there we go. Oh, dadgummit, pulled it right out of his mouth. Oh, Roger Reel, smoking me with the worms. There you go. There you go. So we got 2 sets of beds here, guys. Let me show you what we're working with here. After we look at this beautiful fish. There we go. So we have 2 sets of beds here, guys. So we have the primary set of beds right here, and then off to the side, which is where Roger and Reel is, you can see when we turn it, we have that set of beds. Now, there's a ton of beds on the screen, as you can see, and the problem is those beds right now are empty. We are a little bit late in the season. We're basically, I would call it post-spawn, but this is what we're fishing on. This is what we're looking at. Now, let me take you back to the back. Let me show you what it looks like on the head unit, because how we find these is basically all we do is drive around on side imaging, and this is what we're looking for, guys. So let me make this big screen. And then, so see those beds right there, guys? That's the beds we're looking for. And if you'll note, there are the big beds around it, which we presume are bass beds, and then you have the gill beds underneath it. So see that little area of beds? Then you have these big area of beds. So what we're looking for specifically is those smaller beds, and then more importantly, you want to look for the little white dots that are in all the beds, because we want to make sure that we're hitting loaded beds and not beds that are already left and unoccupied. So that's enough talking. Let's catch some more fish. All right, here we go. Oh, you're throwing out a worm, right?
Got a worm on.
There you go. All right. So tell us about the technique that you just switched to off camera.
I switched to a Carolina rig, literally a Carolina rig. Put a worm on it. Got their sinker 12 inches above the
when
hook.
When he says worm, he means an actual worm, not a bass fishing worm. But go ahead. So Carolina rig with an earthworm.
With the earthworm.
Red worm.
Just dragging it across the bottom.
There we go. And you're just dragging it. Same technique. Let me see it real quick before you pitch it out there, just so we can, because some people are visual learners.
Yeah.
So same big old weight, then right below it.
By bobber stops.
That's right. Oh yeah, the
one
bobber
on the
stops.
Bottom, one on the top.
Yep. And then.
And this is your standard number 2 hook.
Perfect.
With a worm.
That's right. And then bada bing, bada boom. The cricket just came through with another one, baby. All right. Let's reload on that. And so the reason...
Just hit the water.
There you go. And so the reason he switched to the Carolina rig is because these fish are stacked. They're staying on their beds, as we can see on the camera. They're staying on their beds. So what he's doing, it's a defensive strike. Long story short. So what he's doing is he's dragging these fish, these baits, through their beds. And out of pure anger and frustration with us, fish are hammering it. Whereas I am just hanging above them, just kind of dangling it in their face, like, hey, you wanna, oh, there we go. You wanna mess with me? So there we go. And guys, once you get these fish fired up, it's usually pretty fun once you get them going. So here, let's watch Roger and Reel here. So this is the technique right here.
Just taking that thing and pulling it across the bottom like Carolina rig, literally. Reel down. There it is.
There he is. Oh! And what are you feeling for? Just a tickle?
It's the thump. That broke my pole, sir.
Nah, that's an outlaw crappie pole. It ain't gonna break. Let's reload one time here. Let me try one more time with a cricket, and then guys, we'll show y'all what this super secret bait is and what we're gonna do with it. So here we go. Pitch it back out there. Still right here. We're right beside each other. Me and Roger and Reel here. Let's see which one happens first here. Oh, I'm nervous, sir.
I ain't, because I know it's getting ready to get hooked up in about 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This head, oh! Ah! I think I'm a little off the X, but you're going right over the beds as we speak, sir. As we speak, there you go.
They're 30 feet out. I'm probably about, what, 15?
Yeah, they're 15. Oh, well, hey.
But there's where they were.
But that's where they were, clearly. They're so pretty.
They are very pretty fish.
A little pumpkin color there. There you go. Show that front camera. There you go. All right, guys. So that was traditional, right? So that's the worm and the cricket. That's what most people think of when they go fish for brim or bluegill or anything like that. So today's special appearance, if you will, today's special bait is none other than Big B's. Big B's! Not sponsored or anything. I actually found them on Facebook and I ordered it just off a whim. So I got their purple and their, my brain just went dead, pumpkin seed. So that's what they are. And basically they're very similar to creature baits in that they're just these rubberized, oh, hold on, I want to use this color. They're just rubberized. Honestly, I think they're leftovers, but they supposedly work really good. So rubberized squares, and they have basically spinnerbait tails all through it. You can see that right there. And so how you rig this is however you want. So you can run it like he's doing with a Carolina rig, you can do it with a bobber. What I'm gonna do is underneath the bobber. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my hook here, I'm gonna take the Big B's bait here, I'm gonna run it through there, just boop, right through there, and then bada bing, bada boom. I am gonna make sure that hook point comes out though, because we wanna make sure we're hook setting. And guys, let's see how this fares compared to the other traditional style baits.
And I put the purple on a Carolina rig.
There you go. He's gonna put the purple on a Carolina rig, guys. We're gonna see how that does. He's gonna drag it through the mud like that, guys. We're gonna see head to head. So right now, you saw we caught what, 3 or 4 each just now, back to back to back. Let's throw Big B's on and see. Y'all stick around. All right, you ready?
I'm ready. I've got my purple.
And I have my pumpkin seed.
Game on.
Here we go.
Carolina rig, line in.
Bobber rig. Y'all drop in the comment section who's gonna catch the first fish here.
Purple on a Carolina rig, I'm telling you.
Oh no, I'm already twisted.
Is gonna be the juice.
I'm already twisted, so let's fix it.
And I will tell you, it fishes different than a worm. It feels like there's grass on the end of my hook.
It does.
So
it also floats.
Don't let that fool you. Don't let that be a deterrent. It just fishes different. It just got a different feel to it.
Here we go. 1v1. Okay, so this is operator error. That's 2 twists in a row to your 1 cast. So, oh my gosh, I'm getting stressed out now. All right, let's pitch it back out there. And guys, just like the whole video so far, we're 30 feet off the beds. There we go. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk it through there.
There's a bunch of fish out there.
There is. Okay, let's try this again, guys. Golly, I'm having a hard time casting it. So that's user error though.
I think this will be deadly in those beds.
There we go.
Little bug-looking creature coming through their doggone house.
Yeah. So that said, guys, they do float just a little bit. So what I'm doing personally is I'm popping it a little bit, as you can see right there. I'm just kind of pop, 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 and I'm letting it sit for a second. So what that does, those tentacles, it kind of gets them to flail a little bit, and then they expand. And then they flail a little bit, and then they expand. So I'm really hoping that they key into the defense mode here and hammer me. All right.
3rd cast.
All right, I got to cast over you. Is that all right?
Yeah.
You're getting real close to me.
I'm just fan casting with it.
There we go. Oh, already got one. There you go.
Hey, that's a good fish.
There you go.
That's a good fish.
Big B's. Oh. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Came for a bluegill? Off the LM Bizzle.
Little off brand, but hey. So that's 1 for Big B's. It's a fish. And here's, guys.
He needs some milk.
When I was doing some tests with these, this is what I like. Look at that. Where was that rubber at, Dad?
Right there.
All the way up top. So it is a reusable bait.
Now it's down here back in reality.
Yeah, so it is reusable, guys. You can use it over and over and over and over, which is one thing I liked about it.
3rd cast caught a bass.
There you go.
Shoot.
All right, guys, so that's spot number 1. Not definitive enough yet, I don't think, for a couple of reasons. One, we hit it for like 5 or 10 minutes before I started the video just to get all of our gear right. And 2, we got bit. We got hit a little. I had like 5 or 6 hits. He had 2 or 3 hits. And so a factor that we have to think about is the size of the fish's mouth and the size of the bait. These are made for champion bluegill, and we have several lakes that we can catch those on here in Texas, and that's why I got them. These fish are, in my opinion, right on the cusp of that size. So obviously, we saw that the cricket and the worm did good. I think Big B's did good too when it got reactions. It got in their face. Both Carolina and bobber rigs hit it. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna move spots. We'll pick y'all up at the next spot, and we're gonna fresh start, fresh beds, fresh fish, and see how they do there. Let's go. All right, guys, I want to talk to you real quick about how we're finding these beds. So what we're doing is we have the head unit in side imaging. This is a side imaging heavy technique, guys. So what we're doing, I'll flip you around right here. So what we're doing is we're cruising down the lake in my 6'4". Anyway, we're cruising down the lake, and this lake is full of these other beds. We think they're bass beds, but what we're looking for specifically are these beds that are real tight, real close together. Real close together. Oh my gosh, it's hot, so it's sticking. So anyway, we're looking for these beds that are real tight, real close together, and that have these little fish spots in them. So if you look, these little bitty spots inside these beds are all fish. It's all fish. Now these look a little empty over here. So let me hit play again. We'll mark this one. We'll come over to this one and we'll zoom in. See how these don't have that many spots on them? These are all kind of empty. They look kind of washed out too. I mean, it's literally the matter of seconds. Like feet from fish and not fish, but you can see those. So when we see those tight clumps like that, what we're doing is we're pulling up to them, we're dropping down, and we're seeing if anything's in it. So let's go on the front of the deck. Let's see if we can catch some. So here we go, Roger and Real. You know him, never waits for the camera.
Never.
Can't be mad at him though. He's here to catch. Look at that red ear.
That's a bluegill.
Oh, that's a bluegill. Look at it. Let's see it.
Pretty fish though.
Big, beautiful fish. Good, nice colors on that.
Yeah, there goes your.
Well, those are the ones that keep falling off, so the heck with them. All right, all right, guys, let's throw some lines in here. So, what'd you catch that on, sir? Let's see what you caught.
Worm. Carolina rig worm.
Carolina rig worm. All right, let me grab some crickets, guys, and we're gonna start casting. Oh, Roger and Real, got to deck flip another one. So that said, guys, fresh spot. So what I'm gonna do is instead of starting with one of the old classics, I'm gonna start with Big B's baits. So let me come back here. I had one that was out.
I put them all back in the bag so that we wouldn't lose them.
So I'm gonna start off with the pumpkin seed again. I believe this is the name of the color. If not, I will correct it right here below the picture. But let me thread this back on again. Brand new spot. So these fish aren't wore out. They're not overpressured yet.
I'll
So
put my purple on.
You're gonna do what?
Put my purple on.
Put your purple on. We're 6 foot deep. So guys, I want to set my depth to about 5 foot, 5.5, and here we go. Here we go, guys. And again, we're looking for that defensive attack for these fish, because this is basically it's a creature bait, if you will. So it's just this new thing that's in their face that they're not gonna like in their face. And yes, if you can't tell, Texas is full of power plant lakes. Fun fact, every lake in Texas is man-made except for one, guys. Drop in the comment section which lake is not man-made, and I'll send you a free hat. But you gotta be right, and I'm not helping you. So here we go. So quickly, guys, what are some benefits of using artificial baits? Well, cost. So you buy them once and you have them. Usability, you can use them over and over and over and over as long as the plastic stays good. The color stays fresh. So there's a lot of pros to using artificial baits. I just got hit. There's a lot of pros to using artificial baits. You just got to find the right baits for your scenario. So, all right, let's switch. You gonna switch back?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna switch to a cricket just to see. We may be on some stale beds, so I'm gonna throw a cricket hopper on. Some of these big old crickets here, and these are 1-inch crickets, if you're curious. All right, now we're gonna pitch the cricket out there. This will be a good comparison here, because it'll tell us pretty quickly. Can we get closer to him?
No. Yeah, you can.
Oh, hold on. I gotta reel this one in first, sir. There we go. Nice, beautiful. I gotta think
of the colors on that fish.
Beautiful color, man. That bright orange. Look at that,
Pretty
man.
fish.
That's awesome. Man, that's a pretty fish, guys.
Ooh.
Oh, hold on. Don't go nowhere. You got a hook in your mouth still. All right, here we go. Oh, hook came out. Let's get this hook pulled out of this poor fish's mouth. There we go. All right, guys. Look at the orange on this. Look at the color on the bottom of that one.
It's a really pretty fish.
It is a pretty fish.
Let's take a picture of that fish.
Yeah, I will. That's a gorgeous color right there. Beautiful fish overall. These are so fun to catch, guys. They are. I mean, and their population is everywhere, guys. They're all across the U.S. Roger Rowe's gonna pull one in too. Let's look at his. See if he's got some same color on this one.
Well, a little lighter looks like.
Yeah. There you go.
Pretty yellow though.
It does have pretty colors on that one too. So, like I was saying, anyway, these fish are everywhere, guys. They're all across the nation. They're fun to catch. Don't sleep on them. Let's keep catching some more. All right. Trying to get out there with you, but I keep, did I cross you? I'm sorry.
Happens.
My bobber ain't wanting to go. Everything keeps wrapping up is what I'm trying to say. Good night, I can't talk. So here we go, let's see what happens here. There we go, there we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's a good fish.
Seems like it.
That's a good fish, guys, right there. That's a good one. Oh,
Pretty
nice,
orange one
pretty
again.
orange one again. Heck yeah. Or it's the same one. Guys, one thing that I want to talk about is how hot these fish are. Guys, 95-degree water. Dude, insane. Okay. You keep hitting that side. I'm gonna go over here. I'm just bound and determined to catch one with big bees. I've got them locked in right here. So we're gonna get it done, guys. We're gonna get it done. There you go. There you go. Let's go quiet professional over here. Didn't even tell me. I just had to look back and see him. Show that camera up there. I gotta watch my bobber, sir.
Pretty fish.
Super pretty. Very pretty fish. Let me do a little extra here. So what I want to do is I'm going to cast past it. I'm going to try to reel through it. So I'm going to cast past it. About right there. I'm going to let it set up because the bobber hitting the water and all that kind of spooks them. And then I'm going to slowly drag it into me. Reel up my slack. I'm just going to slowly work that thing in. I'm going to pop it every now and then. Let it sit. Move it a little bit, let it sit. Move it a little bit, let it sit. Pop it, you know, stuff like that.
I'm just letting mine soak on the bottom.
There you, just chilling. Fishing just pop. Oh!
Oh,
There we go!
Dang!
There we go! That bobber was
hammered that.
gone! That bobber was gone!
Hey, where's that one?
Look, hey, guys.
Choked it.
Hey, choked it. Choked it. Big B's is gone, and it's reusable. So, hey, that's super promising, guys. Right there. Man, all right, that joker hit it. Oh, you
Yeah,
saw
he slammed
that.
that thing.
Old Roger Reel hooked up while I was transitioning cameras there. Look at this. Look at this. Straight worming it.
Straight worming it. Good
Ooh.
fish.
Ooh.
Look size of that
Ooh.
fish. Good one.
Sir.
That's a big
That's
old
pawpaw.
bluegill.
That's pawpaw for pawpaw. Let's see it. Let's see it one more time. We'll get a picture of that one too.
Yeah, big old copper nose.
Big old bucket head right there, guys. Look at, hold him left just a little bit. Get that sunlight on him. There you go. All right, guys. Well, that's gonna wrap it up for us today, guys. We tried crickets, we tried worms, we tried Big B's baits, and here's my honest, unbiased opinion from me, yours host. I think that, like he said, I think the profile is a little big. I think that we are just on the wrong size fish. I think they would work fantastically, and they have worked. We caught 3 or 4 fish with them today. I think only one of them was on camera, though. Oh, Roger Mill's sitting here setting hook again. I think that they will work fantastically. We're not well practiced with them yet, so like I said, this is the first trip with them. Do I think you should try them out? Absolutely. Do I think that crickets and worms are still the mainstay? Absolutely. Dad, what do you think, sir?
Yep, I think it was a great day. Crickets and worms were the predominant factor in catching fish today, but we did catch fish on the Big B's. Absolutely caught fish on them.
Yep.
But they got a place in the toolkit.
They do. They do have a place. I think, like he said earlier, profile may play a huge part in that. So, but that size bait is perfect for granddaddy champion size red ears and bluegills. Those are like 10, 11, 12 inches that we have here in Central Texas, guys. So, hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something today. Make sure to share it with someone who you think would enjoy it. Check out this playlist right here, guys. All the gear that you see in our video, the shirts, these shirts, our hats, the bobbers, the weights, the hooks, all of it is available online at danglenationoutdoors.com. Use code SLAB to get 10% off of your entire order, guys. You can use it over and over and over. So buy everything you want. You can even buy outlaw crappie poles there. Or you can go to fishoutlaw.com, use code DangleNation, and save 10% there. Guys, I sincerely appreciate you checking out today's video. If you enjoyed it, share it with someone you think that would also enjoy it. Make sure to check out this playlist where we teach you all kinds of stuff, all different types of fishing, guys. And we'll catch you on the next one. Don't stop to dangle. Peace.